So there is some new indie VTuber drama brewing online, and it revolves around a clip involving a VTuber parent and their child. A tweet started circulating where someone accused a VTuber mother of letting her daughter sing Loli God Requiem, a song by VTuber Shigure Ui. The critic claimed the song has themes that revolve around loli culture and teasing degenerates, and argued that letting a young child sing it was an example of the anime community monetizing something inappropriate. Now before you go, if you made it this far, you clearly enjoyed this kind of breakdown. So again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to directly support what I am building here on this channel, check out the donation links in the description. It really helps me to keep these videos coming. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening and have a good day. The tweet has also referenced the VTuber Otsuka Ray, who apparently mentioned that her daughter Reika likes the song and sings it frequently. The implications from critics is that this crosses a line because the performer is a real children and not just a fictional character. And as you'd expect with anything involving VTubers, anime culture and accusations like this, the internet reaction immediately splits into several very different camps. First, you have the people who are strongly condemning the situation. Their argument is basically this: even if the child does not understand the lyrics, putting a kid on stream or encouraging them to perform a song associated with adult internet culture could expose them to a very weird audience. These critics say the real issue is not the child singing, it's broadcasting it to thousands of adults online. Second, you have people defending the situation. Their argument is that these kids often sing catchy songs without understanding the meaning of them. They compare to children in the 2000s singing pop or rap songs with the explicit lyrics simply because they were popular on the radio. And in this view, critics are over-analyzing something that might just be a kid repeating a meme song they like. And there's the third category, the completely unhinged side of internet discourse. If you look at online forums and certain image boards discussing the topic, the conversation quickly turns chaotic. Some posters make extreme accusations about exploitation, others attack the people criticizing the situation, and some comments spiral into edgy trolling or shock humor that's typically on those platforms. But instead of discussing the actual issue, the thread turns into a mix of insults, speculation about the mother's motives, conspiracy theories about the VTuber industry as a whole, and people trying to one-up each other with the most outrageous takes possible. There's also broader debates popping up inside the drama. Whether children should appear in livestream content at all, whether VTubing spaces attract unhealthy audience, and whether people online are genuinely concerned about children's safety or just looking for the next controversy because they're like bored on the internet. One interesting point that some commenters raise is that this situation exposes a very weird contradiction in internet discourse. For years people defended certain anime content but saying that it's just a drawing. But now that a real child is involved, even if the context might be just singing a viral song, the conversation suddenly becomes much more serious. So the core question people keep arguing about is this: is this just a harmless moment of a kid enjoying a viral song from Japanese internet culture, or is it responsible to broadcast that moment to an audience of thousands in a community that has already had controversial elements? Because right now, the situation mostly exists as online discourse rather than an actual scandal. There has not been any official action or major platform response. It's primarily a debate driven by screenshots, clips and speculations of chronic online humans. But if there is one thing we can learn from this entire situation, it's how quickly internet communities jump from a small moment to a full-blown moral panic, especially in the VTuber world, where fandom culture, anonymity and drama tend to amplify everything. So whether this turns into a real controversy or just fades away like most online arguments tend to do, remains to be seen. But judging by how fast the discussion escalated, it probably won't be the last time something like this happens in the VTuber scene. now before you go. If you made it this far, you clearly enjoy this kind of breakdown. So again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to directly support what I am building here on this channel, check out the donation links in the description. It really helps me to keep these videos coming. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening and have a good day.